Hey y'all, get in here. Ooh, what a day, what a day. Get in here. Come on. Just come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. I can't even believe the day that I woke up to. And I told Peanut when I got up and saw all of this, that's what I get for going to sleep. That's what I get for going to sleep. Y'all sit up and tell me about going to sleep. Apparently, I don't need to sleep. No. No sooner than I decide to go to sleep, all hell breaks loose. No sooner than I decide to go to sleep, all hell breaks loose. Okay? I don't even understand what I'm up against at this point. I don't know what I'm up against. I don't. So y'all get in here and let's talk about what's going on. Got my Saratoga. Got me some blueberries. And we're gonna get through this. Let me greet who in the house. Y'all get comfortable because we got to get through Wendy and Eddie going to jail. Oh, yes. We got to get through Aubrey Drake taking another L. I mean, apparently, I want to start an L business. It's official. I'm going to start the L business, okay? And people can order L's, and I will ship them personally to whoever you want to hold that L. So I'm going to start designing L's, and I am now in the L business. Anybody that wants to order an L for Aubrey, we'll find out where his fan club or who receives his mail, and we'll mail the L's to him because this is ridiculous at this point. His case is dismissed. We got to talk about that. Another L, Britt Edie went live with her husband, I guess we're calling him. She got another L. She up here talking about that Shamia is doing cornucopia movies, hunching on screen. We got to talk about all that. Baby, it's L's everywhere. The L's are everywhere. So let me greet who's here, and we're going to get into it, okay? We got Lel. Hey, boo. Thank you for being like number 2. Yes, it's true. Yeah, I wish it wasn't so, because, it's embarrassing when you get caught stealing. Okay, sweet beloved, thank you for being number 4. Yvette, all the way from Birmingham, UK, hit the button at the same time. Makeup Addict is in the house. Not you in shambles, girl. You in shambles? People gonna have a good time with this one. Priscilla Clemens is number 6. Yes. Miss Thelma, hey girl, thank you for being number 8. Callie Dream, boo, where you been? Thank you for being number 9. Miss Nisi in the house. How you doing? Carrie Clark, thank you for being 11. Bianca the Beautiful is here keeping the chat safe, y'all. She said, get your snacks in your seats and hit that like button, please and thank you. Please and thank you. All right. Peanut is here. She is number 14. Brandon Martin, my love, my dear, my baby. Thank you for being number 15. How you doing? Lel up in the house. Delicia Dismute, thank you for being 18. My good sis Magdalene Lamar is also 18. Thankful Life up in here at 16. Rochelle hit at the same time. Delicia and Magdalene, good to see y'all. What up, Jay Rochelle? DV, how you been doing, boo? Miss your girl. Since 58 is here. Thank you for being 19. I appreciate y'all. Come on in, come through. Like the video. What up, Jenny Patterson? Thank you for being 31. You know we love you, girl. Adrian Marie, thank you for being 26. St. LaShawn the Don, what up, boo? Thank you for being 32. The Divine Miss M is up in here. Thank you for being 31. You know I got to keep it for real, baby. Tandra, for real, where you been? You've been gone too long. How you doing, girl? Hazeline, y'all hit the like button. Put your like number in the chat, please. And thank you. Tandra got her crown back on. She ain't playing. D Crazy, D Amazing DS is here. And she's number 37. And she's running that reflection corner. Baby, I feel like y'all going to be reflecting a lot today. I just have that feeling. Hello, Bitter Tea. Thank you for being number 37. Yes, indicted and all. It happens, you know, when you go, when you be stealing. When you be stealing, it be happening. This girl say the mugshot crazier than the charges. I don't have your time. You crazy. I love it. DM Rocks, what's up? Yeah. That's how it be, Tantra. Thank you for being number 50. I love the love. Queen of Hearts KS, thank you for being 51. Seanitra Howell in the house. Hey, boo. Thank you for being 50. I'm glad you're doing good. It's always good to see you. I love you. Angel Gamer, how you doing? Y'all hit the like button. Put your like number in the chat. So look, point in dragging this out. Ain't no point in dragging this out. We may as well go ahead and get down to it because I didn't have time to warm up to this. When my eyes popped open, this is what they popped open to. I'm just being honest here. Let's just be for real. This is what I popped my eyes open to. I didn't ask nobody for this. I didn't. There was nothing that I did that should have caused this to happen to my morning, okay? And yet this is what I woke up to, okay? Yes. Divine Miss M say, I'm furloughed and thieves are on the loose. Yes, it's thieves in the temple. Hey, Auntie Kim, girl, come on in and get comfortable. Come on in. Come on. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. It's a mess right here. But yeah, girl, I was on my Mississippi Mass Choir this morning. This morning when I rose, this is what I rose up to. This and him. This is not what I had planned for my day. When I finally laid down and went to sleep, this is not what I planned on looking at. Like at all. At all. Nor do I understand why I had to wake up to such a thing. They so busy selling stuff, you can't hardly see what you need to see. Like, go on with that. So y'all, the mug shots do look crazy. I'll be honest, they look crazy as hell. Wig lifting up on the side. She better be glad they let her take a picture with the wig, because I know state of Florida, baby, them wigs got to come off. If it ain't sold down, them wigs comes off. Them wigs comes off, okay? But this is what's going on. They is done been arrested. They done been arrested, y'all. Now, this did not have to happen. And yet we're here. Hey, Deborah Randall, y'all hit the like button. So let's get on into it. I will be munching on my blueberries, so forgive me, but I haven't had a chance to, do anything. Angel Gamer say Eddie look high. And so did Makeup Eddie. Y'all crazy. Hey, Aries Diva. Happy Friday, girl. So look. Lord have mercy. And this is what TMZ put out this morning. And I'm going to read the update from page 6 and see if there's any new developments. According to TMZ, Dr. Wendy Osefo and her husband Eddie have been booked on criminal fraud charges. According to documents obtained by TMZ, the Real Housewives of Potomac stars facing 16 felonies, not to be confused with 16 carriages, okay? Including 7 felonies for alleged making false or misleading info, fraud in excess of $300. She's also facing 1 misdemeanor court count of making a false statement to an officer. The couple was booked Thursday night in Westminster, Maryland. Here's the deal. Police say the couple reported a burglary in April of last year. The couple claimed they found their home ransacked after returning from a trip to Jamaica. Y'all remember that? I know y'all remember that, right? I know y'all remember that. Okay. According to the prosecution's bail recommendation, documents obtained by TMZ, the couple reportedly told the police several designer bags and jewelry had been stolen. But get this, Carroll County Sheriff's deputies allege Wendy was later seen in a social media post wearing a diamond ring she reported stolen. So she reported it stolen, and then she was stupid enough to take a picture in the ring she told the people got stolen. Additionally, an investigation determined numerous items the Osefos claim were stolen had been purchased, then returned to the store, where a full refund was provided prior to the alleged burglary. So she said stuff got stolen that she had already took back to the store. The documents indicate the couple had claimed a $450,000 personal property loss to an insurance company. Wendy Osefo has been on the show since season 5. She is a college professor of education, teaching at Johns Hopkins University, and contributed to The Hill and MSNBC. She has degrees from Temple University and Johns Hopkins, and a PhD in public affairs and community development from Rutgers. We just saw Wendy out and about on Sunday at a CultureCon event in Brooklyn, New York. Wendy was tight with Kamala Harris, the Durham MP's run for president last year. The news comes off the heels of RHOP castmates Karen Hughes released from jail last month after serving 6 months of a year sentence for back-to-back DUIs. So the way I'm reading this here is Wendy got them caught. The way I'm reading this is Wendy got them caught. Eddie is in trouble because Wendy got him caught. So look, I'm going to pull the article down. But what I am going to do is I'm going to put that mug shot right back up, because we're going to talk about this. This is not going away. And this is various reasons why this ain't going nowhere. Hey, Jen Jones. She might sound bad, but sorry, not sorry. I don't know what you're saying is sound bad. If you ain't sorry, you ain't supposed to say you are. I'm going to just say that. Because if I'm not sorry, I'm not going to pretend I am. Now, it's embarrassing that you were stealing. And you know, people like to call black folks thieves anyway. Okay. In this situation, personally, I feel as though we're not going to put this one on black people, though. We're not putting this on black people. These are Nigerian people. Okay. Listen, that delineation is a son of a gun, ain't it? Oh, yeah. Yeah, so we're not going to play the game where, you know, when you announcing your degrees, we all remember how Wendy came on this show. Hey, Angie girl, Miss Miami, Miss 305 is in the house. So look, the South remembers how Wendy came on this show. We remember how Wendy came on this show. Y'all remember she was being real, real cutesified about, in my culture, we get an education. In my culture, we get an education. Well, obviously in our culture, we do too, because we had universities that you could go to when your people got here. So in our culture, we go to school too. So, listen, we're not going to be, we're proud Nigerians when we got degrees and we bragging on that. And then when y'all break the law, it's black people. No, we ain't doing none of that. I'm going to just be honest with you. In the words of Charles Brown, shout out to Charles Brown, CLB. I'm gonna just be honest. You gonna have to be Nigerian when you go to jail too. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Brandon said, I bet Wendy's mama is raging at her right now for this embarrassment. Eddie's mama probably saying, I knew something was wrong with Wendy. Listen, it's tough out here. It's tough out here. Okay. Listen. Love Heart, welcome. If this your first time, please put FTL for first time live in the chat. Y'all make sure y'all are greeting folks as they come in. Make sure y'all remember the rules. If you cuss in my chat, misspell your cuss words, okay? Angel Gamer say, when they Eddie playing into the stereotype. But, you know, at this point, all I'm saying, it is what it is. I hope the kids wasn't home when the police came in. You know them children was home because they keep them children home. Mm-hmm. Listen. Yeah, make sure y'all like the live. Don't make me beg. Say, I don't hate scamming be happening. Yeah, scamming happens in all cultures, but we're not going to play the game today. These are Nigerian people because y'all didn't draw no line in the sand when we found out Simon was scamming, did we? That's all I'm saying. Listen, y'all know how I am. We're going to do the same thing for everybody. Because y'all know if anything is going to be fair, dear, we're going to be fair. If you get caught out there on some bull crap, you know you just got caught out there on some bull crap, and I'm going to talk about it. And I'm not going to shield you, and there's not going to be, oh, we can't say that, we can't say this. We can say all of that. We say all that. And y'all, this here go the bond amount. Yeah. And when stuff happened and you have been xenophobic yourself, you done said some stuff trying to take shots, your little, offhanded shots at Black American people. Hey, it's all good. I grew to like Wendy, but that don't mean I'm not going to remember all that stuff you said. Mm-hmm. Yeah. When they break the law, they turn black. When they break the law, they turn black. But no, we're going to turn you right back Nigerian. You're not going to break the law and turn black over here. Just like when Cardi and Nicki was, digging into the sub basement of hell, bringing up children. Don't y'all go talk about Black women tearing each other down. Nope, don't turn black when something go bad. When something go bad, you do not turn black. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No ham, no turkey. Right. And all 4 of them degrees went to the jailhouse. All 4 of them. Mm-hmm. Yes. Teresa and Joe should have been a cautionary tale. I guess orange is the new black. Maybe so. I don't know. She was born here. I think the mom and daddy had her over here. So I don't know whether they're going to get them or not. It is what it is. I mean, to a certain degree, but y'all know what administration is in office. If there's a way to get you, they might just get you. Let's be clear. Let's be very clear. So I don't know whether that's going to help her or not. And y'all going to learn the difference in people coming from a foreign country, having children here, and then people actually being American citizens, because it all depends on whether they can find whether the parents' paperwork was in order, whether they did everything right. Y'all can play crazy like y'all don't know who in the White House and whose administration is in charge if you want to. I mean, it's nice to write. So hopefully that saves them. Hopefully that saves them. Like I don't know what to tell you. Not my pony, not my show. Not my pony, not my show. Okay, so I personally do not know what to tell you about that. I don't. Yeah. Yeah, Joe Giudice can't come back. That's true. Right. A U.S. citizen is different from an American. And I think people going to go ahead and need to get that up under their hats. And it's not like, ain't nobody wishing them bad on the lady, but, y'all know who in office. That's all I'm going to say. I have nothing to say. I don't. I ain't got nothing on it. Nothing. Like, honestly, nothing. Hold on. Let's go and put them back up on the screen. Yeah, Joe wasn't a U.S. citizen, but, at the end of the day, I don't know what's going to happen to any of these people. Joe Giudice was thrown out before Trump was in office. Trump is now in office. That's it. That's all. Belicious, thank you for being 75. Hey, Sasha Ellis. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I can have concern, but I ain't, I don't know what to say. So I can't wait to hear what she say at the reunion. Listen, y'all better hope she go to the reunion. Ziegler, girl, how you been? Quick question. What is number 47 have to do with Wendy and Eddie stealing or committing crimes? I love you, but what does that have to do with them stealing? If you don't know, I can't help you. Let me just tell you that. If you don't know, I can't help you. Because them people are not playing. Them people ain't playing. So if you don't know, I can't help you. If that was your way of telling me don't mention the fact that Trump is throwing people out of this country quicker than people can pluck chickens, that was a wasted sentiment, because I'm saying what I'm saying because somebody asked a question and I'm being as honest as I can be. Y'all don't know what Trump gonna do. Y'all don't know what Trump is gonna do. Him in that wig is off the chain. It's off the wing, baby. Y'all don't know what's gonna happen. Hey, Lily, thank you for being number 79. Yeah, her smiling didn't make it no better. It didn't make it no better. Okay. Belicious said, I don't think Wendy's showing up to the reunion. Well, let's talk about all of the things that this could impact. Let's talk about all of the things that this could impact. One, we don't know whether she's coming to the reunion or not. We don't know. If I were her, I wouldn't go back on that show if you held me at gunpoint. I'm not coming back. Seanitra wouldn't come back. Well, first of all, I wouldn't have been stupid enough to be lying to no insurance company, because let's be honest, insurance companies are criminals and they don't want no competition. But I also wouldn't have been taking pictures on social media wearing a ring that I said got stolen, and they had the people investigate to find out that you done took all that stuff back to the store. If Wendy hadn't been on social media with the ring, they wouldn't have got you. They got you because you, ma'am, played yourself. Loveheart said he begged Trump to come back, but no. Yeah, he begged Trump to come back. Talking about Joe Giudice. Yeah. Hey, Amy J. And you know that one fella, his daddy had Jamaican cat. He was raised over here and everything. His daddy had did the work, had joined the military to do the path to citizenship, but he didn't finish that paperwork. And when that man got in trouble down there in Texas, they deported him to Jamaica, and he had never been to Jamaica in his life. And he found himself in Jamaica. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all remember that story. So that's why I said what I said. Hey, man, don't shoot the messenger. Don't be mad at me. I ain't got nothing to do with none of this. I'm homegrown. My folks homegrown. This home cooking right here. I'm just pointing out what we, the environment that we, looking at or whatever. Like I said, I grew to like Wendy, but, Wendy had a lot to say. Lisa Gordon, thank you for being number 81. The next thing, saying now she now has a permanent spot on the show. Baby, listen, Andy Cohen gonna want her to come back for whatever. He gonna want her to come back for whatever, because Andy Cohen gonna want to exploit this jail run. Hey, Lexaline said Wendy got me on the live in the middle of the workday. Yes, she do. She got all us in here. And y'all know I got that insomnia bad. I didn't go to sleep till after sunrise. And soon as I close my eyes, when I decide to wake up, soon as I pop my eyes open, I'm looking at these mug shots. JP say, God, what an idiot. So embarrassing. I don't know about the other housewives who had home invasion. However, none of them have been caught. Thank you. The way we read it looked like they wouldn't have got caught if Wendy stupid behind hadn't been taking pictures on social media with one of the rings she said was stolen. Right, Angel, this should be your last season. Angel game. Yeah, I don't know what she was thinking. Played a whole role to make a false report as a doctor and a lawyer is wild. But listen, y'all be killing me with them respectability politics. Y'all know how many professional criminals out there? You got judges that get caught breaking the law. Didn't they say that judge? Remember the little clear boy that went and shot up them black folks in the church and they took him to Burger King? Put a 2 in the chat if y'all remember that case. The judge over his case was calling his family the victims because their son went and took other people's lives. Baby, they just arrested that judge and they say he had child cornucopia on his computer. Child cornucopia on the computer. You understand me, Black Honeybees? Thank you for the Cash App, sis. This is my first support of the whole day. Let me send you a heart. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. Baby, let me tell you. So just because somebody got a profession or whatever, it don't mean nothing. Breaking the law. Hey, Queena, thank you for being number 80. Auntie Kim said, I live in Chicago. They picking up everything that ain't clear. Listen, let me tell you something. They is picking them up. And I saw a lot of Chicagoans. I saw this one elder in Chicago that was giving the mayor the blues, told him about his behind for how he sat up there and planted all them people in the black neighborhood, didn't have no money for vouchers for affordable housing for Black American people, but turned around and found money for them people from out the country, honey. It's a lot going on. Queen Lily said, this make me sad. I love Dr. Wendy, girl. Why? Listen, hey, I'm just saying. J. Rochelle, I'm trying to dial it back, but you know, if y'all push it, I'm gonna go and tell the truth. I be trying not to say everything. You know. Jen Jones thinks sugar is their best friend. Look at Happy Eddie. Girl, them people sell reefer, not no booger sugar. Eno said, I know, right? I just can't believe it. I'm just in unbelief right now. I can't believe they did this. I hope it's wrong. I'm not a fan of Wendy, but I hope it's not true. Well, baby, they got a picture of her in the rain. It's true. It's a picture of her in the rain. Yep. Giselle stay in her budget. You got to give it to her. Giselle stays in her budget. Lily say nobody's safe. No, Black Americans are very safe. And people kill me, not you, sis, but people kill me trying to include us in other people's business. No, talking about Black Americans got detained. Black people get detained all the time. The difference is we get detained and released. We get to go to our house because ain't nowhere else for us to go. So we're fine. We're in the same position we've been in. Ain't nothing changed for a nick around here. Everything is what it be. Okay, Negroes done live through stop and frisk, checking freedom papers and everything else. They've been detaining us ever since the Negroes got off the plantation. Ain't nothing new for us. Nothing. Makeup addict say Wendy played herself. As someone who works in a fraud unit, I can tell you, even if your socials are on private, we still see it. Don't post on socials. Thank you, Makeup addict. I'm trying to figure out how Wendy didn't know this. Why is you on social media at all with your stuff, man? She's too busy on social media. Wendy is a citizen. That is not an American. That is a citizen. That means you got papers. It's the difference. Eno say, I know, right? I just can't believe it. She listed. Oh, Eno is just in shock. I understand. Say she had a lot to say about Karen. What did she actually say about Karen going to jail? Please refresh my memory in the chat. I'm dead serious too. Because I was thinking, like, when all that happened with Karen, she was defending Karen. When they was up there at that lake house and stuff, when Mia and Jackie was doing that, Wendy and Kiana and Jossie was defending Karen. What did she say about Karen and going to jail? Well, you know, Eddie's selling reefer right now. He got money. He got that drug money. Oh, I shouldn't be laughing. It's not funny. It's not funny. But imagine them becoming, you know, professionals and successful and building a family, all to sell drugs and go to jail. I'm just saying, is it too soon? It's too soon for me to mention them selling dope and going to jail. Angel Gamer say also she'll be incriminating herself this season. She is redecorating. Girl, I was about to say that. Wendy darn show incriminated herself. She in there decorating, talking about she want the floor to ceiling marble fireplace, and Eddie talking about who gonna pay for it. She talking about, oh, you know, the cannabis business is, you know, got them very financially, you know, stable, or however she put it. And I'm like, girl, them people gonna use all this in court with you, you know, wearing designer, y'all taking buku trips, and you redecorating and paying for marble floor to ceiling 19-foot fireplaces and all. Girl, them people finna eat y'all up. Bianca say she better not speak to the Grand Dame no more. I can tell you that. I'm gonna tell you this. If she crazy enough to come back, she gonna have to be real careful how she talked to Karen. And you know, she was probably ready to be glib and slick at the mouth with Karen and everything else. You can't do it now. Karen going through emotional stuff and addiction to alcohol. You, ma'am, was stone cold sober and was stealing from them people. Lord. Hey, sweet tea. Thank you for being like number 87. Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Queen Lily say Kyle and Dorit. But did Dorit get caught posting pictures and stuff she said was stolen? Did she though? You know, I don't watch them people over there in California. I heard people saying they thought it was fake, but I ain't hear y'all say that she was posting pictures and stuff she told them people was stolen. Mm-hmm. I didn't hear y'all say that about that, you know, because I didn't watch it. So I have to go by what y'all tell me. And y'all didn't tell me that. Mm-hmm. So I think Andy set him up with the photos so his ratings was sky. No, he didn't. Wendy posted them pictures. Wendy was out with that stuff on. Uh-huh. Brandon say this ain't the October surprise I saw coming. Well, me either. Me either. I ain't had no business waking up to see this. So I kind of think they put more time because Wendy is a person of color. I usually don't call the race car, but this time around, I'm just wondering because not sure how she got away with she got away. Huh? You got to rewrite that last part, baby. Right? I got the first part, but like that last sentence, you got to rewrite that. I don't know what you mean. But this is the thing. This ain't got nothing to do with her color. This got to do with she was one of the world's dumbest criminals, because how you gonna report something stolen and then wear it? If anything, she should have had the diamond pried out that ring and put on a necklace pendant or something, or made into a different piece of jewelry. Why would you wear the exact piece of jewelry that you said got stolen? Then while we talk, you know what I'm saying? Some of the stuff that she said was stolen from her had already been taken back to the store for a full refund. Full refund. Mm-hmm. Yep, rich people do it all the time. They do. Rich people commit insurance fraud all the time. They just got caught. Uh-huh. Yep. Now they got that paper trail of Eddie emails saying he trying to get the policy max, which was $450,000. Yep. Uh-huh. Hey, man. I don't want nothing to happen to nobody like that, but I also don't want you to be stealing and embarrassing your mama. Wendy just told her mama last year, I don't want to be a professor no more. And now you up here with a mugshot. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-mm. I mean, she may or may not win Lily, because her husband dope dealer now. She might not need that money. Wendy done finally got her dope boy. She might not need to come back. Cannabis is big business. I don't know what y'all think, but cannabis is huge business. Huge business. I mean, there's millions in cannabis. Mm-hmm. Oh, Eno saying Dorit got away with it, but the Osefos were caught. Dorit did Dorit take a picture in any of the jewelry she said was stolen? That's my question. We can't want somebody arrested if they didn't do, if there's no evidence of a crime. Hey, Yanni. Jen Jones said, Wendy need to take the rap and free Happy Eddie. Listen, you don't never take the rap for no man. Come on now. Who taught you that? Who taught you that? No, the man. If anybody let the man take a charge for you, you don't take no charge for no man. Are you cool? The Divine Miss M say, Wendy thought it was cute on Sunday mentioning Eddie's dope money. Hello. All of that is going to be used against them. And so now, like I said, if she stays on that show, whatever she thought she was going to be able to do with Karen, it's not going to work. It's a wrap. And y'all know Giselle going to have a field day with this. And so is Ashley. They going to have a field day with this here. I'm so sorry to tell you. They're going to have a field day with this. And see, Wendy's still walking around, holding grudges against Karen because of something Stacey told her, and only to find out that Stacey is a habitual liar. Like, all of this is like, this is crazy. Then I'm going to tell y'all something else I saw online, which was some people, some Nakatata fans, like, oh yeah, what's done in the dark come to the light and this and that. And it's like, y'all don't realize Wendy getting arrested is guaranteeing her spot on Housewives. Getting arrested for this, something like this, something messy like this, is not like a violent crime or a drug offense. This is a guaranteed spot on Housewives. Guaranteed. If Nakatata wanted to be a staple on Housewives, girl, you should have did insurance fraud. Deborah Randall said Garcelle called out the Reed jury still on her hands, but no one paid attention to that. Wendy was just dumb to be caught with her. And then to return items for cash. Yes, she did. But get this, Deborah, the way I read it, she returned the stuff before she even reported. So she was reporting stuff she had already took back to the store. Belicious say, did you see that they faked the whole burglary? Forensic show no one entered the home from the window near the roof. And if you did, you were tracking debris from the roof, which there was none. So they faked the whole thing. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. That's crazy. Girl, I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe you ain't never had no good reefer. Now, I ain't trying to tell my business, but I have had some good reefer, and it do have your eyes low riding. Not to be funny. That powder have you geeked up. His eyes would not be darn near shut on no powder. Now, I'm just saying. I am from Florida, and drugs is the culture. That is, powder do not close your eyes. When your eyes is turning burgundy and almost closed, you done had some good reefer. Not just reefer, good reefer. Peanut say Dorit did it for a storyline, saying she was traumatized. Wendy didn't even mention hers, which is very fishy. It is. Even when Marlo had that home invasion, it got mentioned on the show. And we know that really happened because it was in the news, but she even mentioned it on the show, even though Kenya was nasty enough to be like, you know, saying whatever she was saying. He also said, so was the home invasion real or what? They just claimed stuff was stolen. Child, the people is saying that the house wasn't even broke in. So you was a liar and a thief. God damn. JP said if they needed money that bad, they could have called Osefos so we could hear more about the family feuds. If they call them people, you really think they're going to let us hear it? Queen Lily said Giselle home looked nice. Now what I saw on the last episode. Well, I mean, we done picked that up enough. She fixed everything that was wrong. She got rid of all them college apartment furniture, got full-size furniture. Right, Brandon, ain't nothing changed for us. You know, people like to pretend like stuff changed for us because they want to see something happen to us. When y'all see people saying stuff about us as Black American people, those are people that's crossing their fingers and wishing something was happening to us. It's a lot of people angry in this season because, let's be honest, as Black Americans, it's always been our turn. Them people always been on our necks. And now that other people catching heat, and this time it's not about us, it's a lot of people angry because they feel like we're supposed to be suffering. Other people ain't supposed to suffer. We supposed to suffer. So a lot of people out here crossing their fingers and wishing on a star. Hey, NK University, I sprinted over here when I saw you was live on the porch. And as my granny always said, you don't watch people because you don't know what wings they flying on. I know that's right, NK Universe, and ain't nothing but the truth, boo. Black Honeybees say, I'm wondering if Ashley and Giselle going, you know. Black Honeybees, you know, they going to act ignorant with Wendy and Eddie. They finna act ignorant with Wendy and Eddie. You know Giselle ain't got good sense. Wendy done clowned her. It's been years. Giselle had to sit with hating on this. Oh, Giselle finna give her the blues, baby. She finna give her the blues. She ain't finna let this go. Ashley ain't either. Ashley ain't either. This is about to be a mess. Makeup Eddie say Garcelle been calling that out in his crickets. Ain't no theft more questionable than Doritos and PK. Well, I don't know because I don't watch the show. I just asked, you know, what she seen in the jury. Mind you, Garcelle saying, oh, they go to jury, but does Garcelle know what Dorit actually reported to the insurance company, or is she guessing? You know what I'm saying? Like, the insurance companies be checking and they get everybody. So I don't know that they would let one person steal from them. I've never seen an insurance company turn the other way. Now she wanted to be the queen bee. Not you and your feelings, girl. Listen, say she was ready to end the friendship if she was guilty. Oh, that's what Wendy said. You know what? See, I don't remember something like that. Oh, wow. So wait, now let me ask y'all this. Do you think that's why she kind of took the story that Stacey told her about Karen and ran with it and acted like she was so bent out of shape? Do y'all think that was her excuse to distance herself from Karen because Karen had that felony and now she up here with all these felony charges? Y'all think that's what that was? I'm just asking. Tell me. Yeah, but they said that she said I remember her saying something about being ready to end the friendship if, you know, whatever. Right. Why not sell it? I told you with the diamond, she could have had that diamond made into a necklace, you know, a brooch, a different ring altogether. Like it, you know what I'm saying? It was just so many ways. Took the stuff back to the store, girl, got a full refund. When you get refunds, they use your credit card and your ID. You got to show your ID when you take the stuff back to the store. Like, this was just bad. And I'm going to say this too. And this is not me trying to give nobody no pointers. Don't y'all go out there and break no law. Auntie Kim said by the time the reunion came, she had changed her tune like everybody else. Okay, that's true. But you know, by the reunion, she had already flipped on Karen talking about that is not my friend. because, you know, she was following up behind Stacey Metz. And then now Stacey's a habitual liar and you got felony charges. Tandra say she ain't said nothing about Karen going to jail. Look, this what the people say, and I remember her saying something like that. I'm gonna just be honest with you. I do remember something like that. Court papers show they in a lot of debt. Well, y'all, somebody send me the link to the court papers. Do it in Discord or send it to my phone if you somebody with my number. Not the jailbird housewives, girl. Listen, girl, Ashley Darby is definitely gonna be foaming at the mouth. Definitely gonna be foaming at the mouth. Oh, Lord have mercy. Queen Lily says she coming back. Arrogance will have her in a chokehold. Girl, I would be too shamed. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Right. She said the RHOP made it all about having PTSD, not redecorating. I'm through. Wendy ain't even talk about hers. Wait. So she didn't say nothing after Karen, after old girl said what she said about Wendy. I don't understand what you mean. I'm trying to keep up with y'all now. Hold on. Angel Gamer say the RHOP didn't get caught and her intruders were so kind and compassionate. They gave her back her phone. Said the RHOP had footage. It was fake, but she had it. See? Say confirm it. I work in fraud department too. Personal social media sites were added to audit list years ago. Y'all listen to Divine Miss M. This is what she do for a living. She trying to tell y'all, if you get seen on screen with any of that stuff, you're done. How is Nakatata gonna snitch? How would she know? You know Wendy ain't finna have that girl around her. Yeah, I don't know what the smile is for either, because I wouldn't be smiling at all. Hey, Richard, thank you for being number 93. Totally Tammy, thank you for being 92. Eddie looked high, and I'm going to be honest, if you getting arrested for insurance fraud, that's a good time to smoke a doobie. Can we all agree on that? Can we all agree? If you was finna go to jail for insurance fraud, that this is an excellent time to smoke a doobie? It's a good time. Mm-hmm. Listen, you gotta stay in your lane. You gotta do what you do. His emails. Hold on. Ain't nobody sent me the link to the papers yet? Where they at? Did somebody send them? Hold on. So y'all ain't gonna send me. Y'all just want me to go get them. Okay. No problem. Hold on. JP saying, could this be a scheme that Todd set up to force him out the weed business? Force you out? You force yourself out with the insurance fraud. Who forced them to lie to the police and the insurance company? No, because she took the stuff back before the robbery. Okay. Let me see if I can find the court docs real quick. Ooh, child. Ooh, Lord, help me. Help me, please. Okay, so these are the docs that I'm able to grab really quick. These are just bits and pieces. Oh, Lord. Yeah, Wendy did some self-snitching. That's the worst kind of snitching to do. Carroll County, Maryland. They was arrested at home and Wendy just threw that wig on. Or they was out and about. I don't know, to be honest with you. What I can tell you is she shouldn't have thrown that wig on. The edges of that wig is sitting, poking out like a baseball cap. You'd have came out better to just wear your hair. Oh, that creature gonna be foaming at the mouth. So that might be their only source of income after all this, so she might be at the reunion. How's that gonna be the only source of income? That man got his whole business. They can't take your business because you go to jail. That's not how the world works. So they'll be all right on that. Hold on. Oh, my eyes bad. I wish they wouldn't. So look, this is what I'm reading. I'm on item 6 because that's what these people got, and I'm gonna read what's here. Okay. Listen, the New York Attorney General, I tried to tell y'all on my news channel that she was going to be arrested because she did commit mortgage fraud. The same thing she accused Trumpy of doing. Letitia James, she did it too. Had put on that paperwork that her daddy was her husband. Said she was a citizen, not a citizen, but a resident of Virginia when she a whole resident of New York because she have to be because she the Attorney General. Tish, they got Tish. And I think they said James Comey got arrested too. Baby, everybody going to jail but me. I ain't going because I ain't did nothing. Angel Gamer, thank you so much for the super chat. She said for providing laughter after a long day at work. Anything I can do to brighten your day, Suge. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. He ain't gonna lose no reefer license. Nope. That ain't how that work. Plus, they got partners. That is not how that works. No, when you go to jail, they put you in a uniform. So some of y'all ain't never been arrested, huh? Y'all didn't know that. Y'all thought them people be letting y'all just, take pictures in your clothes from the streets. Y'all don't know. Okay. My bad. I'm just saying. Yeah, they can't. I ain't gonna wish nothing worse on them that's already there. Right, for being a Democrat puppet. Listen, when I tell y'all right now, y'all say what y'all want to say. God himself is putting belt to butts. God is putting belt to butts. Everybody that's done something dirty, it's like the Lord got a strap in his hand and he's swinging it like Pootie Tang. Everybody getting popped. That's why I be behaving myself these days. Because y'all can say what y'all want to say, but God ain't playing no more. Everybody getting caught up. My sweet say he'll lose the license because he's a felon. They can't be around DRUGS. I don't think that works like that, baby. Because this is not an illegal substance. Yep. Depending on how long, then you got to look at again. This man has partners, so that he still wouldn't lose his business. Even if they say, "Oh, you can't walk inside there," they're not gonna be able to take his money. No, the majority of rappers are not locked up, but everybody who supposed to get popped is getting popped. All I can tell y'all is you better behave yourselves because it looked like the Lord is putting belt to butts. Look like he putting belt to butts. So let me read what I'm seeing of the documents because I don't have them all, and I'm not finna go looking. Well, it's a good thing he's got partners. So if he get convicted and that F is on his report card, I'm sure his partners will still make sure he get his cut. So it'll be all right. But they got partners. It'll be all right. But look, this is what the people say. I don't know. We'll find out. Stay tuned. To be continued. I don't know what else to say. Hell, I ain't in charge. So look. In the original claim submitted on April 8th, 2024 to Travelers Insurance, Edward confirmed that he and his wife were wearing their anniversary bands when the loss occurred. However, Edward called Travelers Insurance on April 10th, 2024 and said he needed to update their claim, stating that his wife's gold diamond anniversary band was missing. Hey, Tracy. Thank you for being 104. That same day, Travelers Insurance settled the claim for $25,380, which included the replacement of the band for $4,500. After the initial, hey Linnell, After the initial report claimed on April 11, 2024, both Wendy and Eddie signed and submitted letters to Jewelers Mutual Insurance claiming the burglary occurred and items were reported stolen. At the request of Jewelers Mutual Insurance, the Osefos provided an initial list of 57 stolen items. Included on the list was Wendy's gold diamond anniversary band that was reported in the traveler's insurance claim. On April 22nd, 2024, Edward was interviewed during a recorded call and did not make any mention of the jewelry claim or payout with travelers. So they double dipped too. So some of the same stuff they claim with the jewelry insurance, they claim with travelers insurance for the house. Okay. And they didn't even mention it. Deputies were suspicious of the circumstances of the burglary and records from the stores where some of the items were purchased, along with social media and email accounts. Investigation determined that numerous items that the Osefos claim were stolen. So not all the stuff, but some of the stuff they claim was stolen had been purchased and then returned to the store, where a full refund was provided prior to the alleged burglary. So before you even said it was stolen, it was already took back, and you knew you took it back. Okay. These items were valued in excess of $20,000. For example, there was a Dior shirt that was listed as stolen, valued at $1,450, but the shirt was returned on January 14th, 2023 for a refund. A Gucci leather wallet that was purchased in 2018 was returned 2 weeks later for a refund of $948.70. Additionally, while reviewing the social media Instagram account for Wendy Osefo, hold on. Dang. I need to get the rest of this. This is a good read. Hold on. Deputies observed photos of Wendy prior to the burglary wearing a diamond anniversary band on her left finger. Hey, Fatima. This ring was reportedly stolen in the burglary. Then, after the reported burglary, on April 27, 2024, Wendy Osefo is wearing the same ring on her left finger. The ring features multiple rows of diamonds and has a V shape on the side that separates where the rows of diamonds begin. That ring had been photographed prior to the burglary for an appraisal and matches the photo of the ring on April 27, 2024. Okay. Deputies obtained email records. Thank you, Lily. Deputies obtained email records for the Osefos on April 12th of 2024. Edward emailed the list of reportedly stolen items to Wendy. Why would y'all leave a paper trail? Y'all live in the same house. The email asked if there were additional high-value items we can add to this inventory listing, i.e. Chanel shoes, etc. I'm trying to get the total to exceed $423,000, which is our policy maximum. Why? Yeah, boy, world's dumbest criminals. I swear for the Lord. Okay. At the time of their arrest, a search and seizure warrant was executed for the Osefos' home, and deputies found at least 15 of the items that appear to be the same ones claimed stolen during the alleged burglary. Lord have mercy. Hey, Ty Gutter, Hood Life. What's up? Welcome. Y'all welcome, Ty Gutter, because I know you ain't never been here before, baby. I don't remember your name. Welcome. Y'all spam the chat with welcome. So 15 of the items appear to be the same ones claimed stolen during the alleged burglary. Investigation revealed the Osefos to be burdened by substantial debt. Edward and Wendy conspired to make fraudulent statements and provided misleading information in support of making the 3 insurance claims. Oh, it was a triple dip. Fatima, you had that right, girl. 3 insurance claims for financial gain. Wherefore, the state respectfully requests the bail to remain the same, $50,000. You understand me? So, we got to talk about a couple things. We do. We have to talk about a couple of things. And the things that we have to talk about is the fact that these people that y'all see on TV, stop thinking y'all know these people. Y'all don't know these people. Okay? Ty said he just started watching the show. DB said the love of money. There you go. That's the spirit of mammon. Coming tomorrow at Bible study. We're going to talk about that spirit of mammon, that love of money. Okay? Hey, Camille Fun. Listen to me. Listen to me carefully. Y'all, number one, y'all don't know these people. Number two, this is the danger of trying to live like other people, of trying to put on and make people think you got more than you got. That's how they got in trouble. You understand? Being around folks that's putting on and living fake lives, and then you decide you want to live a fake life, you gonna go get yourself in debt. And I know I'm talking to somebody right now. I know I'm talking to somebody right now. I know I am. I know I am. It don't make no sense. Getting in debt, trying to prove stuff. And that's probably what happened. You getting in debt. You went and got that house way out yonder, big old fine house. And, you know, then you want to quit working at the school. And then you want to wear designer because you got the stun on these hoes. Yes, girl, keeping up with the Joneses. All this in here stuff. This is the problem. This is the problem. The problem is, one, these people that y'all think is celebrities, they don't have what y'all think they have. Two, the ones that really got it, they got it. The other ones just trying to keep up with them. They just trying to keep up with them. Next, even the ones that got it, their money run out. Look what happened to old Nicki Minaj. Y'all was sitting up, everybody was laughing. I didn't laugh at that girl about her money problems because it can happen to anybody. But everybody was cracking jokes because she had liens on property and stuff. And people suing her because she didn't fulfill obligations and she owed $1 million here and a couple million there and all that. It can happen to anybody. These people do not have money like y'all think. They don't. They don't. Unless we talking about the billionaires, everybody else, $1 million ain't as much money as y'all think it is. It just ain't. It ain't. I'm gonna be honest with you, it ain't. And we ain't gonna talk about the fact that America is a poverty trap. Because it is. What same stuff? Because see, this the other thing I'm gonna stop y'all from doing is just making up stuff and pulling it out the air and repeating a lie because somebody else told it. When did you hear that Sean Carter did insurance fraud? I'll wait. And I'm going to legitimately wait. I'm gonna wait. That's the other thing, how y'all get in trouble around here. Somebody tell a lie and everybody go repeat it. Then when the truth come out, everybody get quiet as a hoe in church. Right. I ain't never heard that either. Y'all got to stop that. Y'all got to stop that. Stop it. Because everybody go to looking at stuff and then you start minimizing people that got way more than you and then telling yourself you can live just like them. And before you know it, you looking just like these people over here in this mugshot. Them people that's above, listen, cut your clothes according to your size. I'm not on them people level, so you don't hear me talking about their money. I'm not on them people level, so you don't hear me talking about them people money, man. Yeah, I ain't never heard nothing about Jay-Z. Why the hell would Jay-Z and Bernat say of all people need to do insurance fraud? This is what I'm trying to tell you. Y'all got to stop that. Having a ring stolen is not insurance fraud, ma'am. When they get stolen from, it be all over the news. It be the police be involved, news stations and all. When them people committed insurance fraud, I have never heard a lie like that. Lel say, "Oh, Beyonce can yawn and make $1 million, and Jay-Z got no incentive at all. At all." That's what I'm saying. We got to stop it, because this is how people is getting in trouble. You minimize people that's way out your reach. And then before you know it, you got people thinking, I can live like them. I could dress like them. I could wear the same clothes they wore. You can, but you probably shouldn't. Because then you end up with a mugshot like this. Did y'all not hear them people say substantial debt? You done got yourself in debt. I know people right now personally done messed around, scraped, scrapped, scrounged, scammed, and everything to get money up to buy a Birkin. The people that you see walking around with them Birkins can afford to go spend $30,000 and $40,000 on the bag. Don't play yourself. Don't play yourself. Right, Mo? She too educated to be doing this. It don't even matter. My kid was at the concert when that over there in Atlanta. So we're aware of it, but who cares? You said they did the same thing, implying people committing insurance fraud. I know you new here, but we don't lie on this channel. We're gonna leave the line to Wendy and Eddie. We don't lie over here. And we don't say it if we don't know it. Auntie Kim say if his ring was stolen, he should have filed a claim. I was jacked and one of my furs and rings was stolen. Of course I filed it. Yes, we're allowed to file insurance claims. What you're not allowed to do is go lying and filing 3 different claims on the same stuff. Wendy, I think I did hear that Wendy had a Birkin. And in debt, trying to keep up with them rich people. Don't be trying to do what they do, because they can afford to do it. When you see Cardi go do that, and this girl getting money from DoorDash, from Walmart, at one time Pepsi, from her old album, from her new album, from the Baby Shark, from the fashion people. Hey, man, she can buy that. You better leave that stuff alone trying to keep up with them people. Look where they got them. Look at them. People do it all the time. I ain't gonna clown nobody, but I know people go in debt buying cars, and a car depreciate the minute you drive it off the lot. I'm just saying. Again, in my Charles Brown bag, I'm just gonna be honest. It's somebody in this chat right now driving a car and upside down on them payments. You owe way more than that car worth. Hey, Joy. Welcome. Y'all welcome Joy in the chat. Spam the chat with welcome, honey. Hey, Miss Sparkle, girl. Yep, I thought I saw her with a Hermes. I thought I saw her with a Hermes. You ain't gonna see me with one, because if somebody buy me one, I'm selling it. If somebody buy me one, I'm selling it. I need that coin. So she had several according to the insurance claim. I want to know the 15 items they found still in the house. Birkins, honey. Degrees and still numb. That's what I'm saying. You knew you got a full refund, and then you turned around and then put it on an insurance claim. And I'm still trying to understand, like, okay, I know it's been a long time since Auntie was in the streets, but y'all help me out with something. Will y'all help me with something? But back when I was in the street, Fatima tell them, put them bubbles up, bottom right-hand side, the circle with the heart, send my bubbles up. This is the thing. Yeah, she did all that to be the fashionista, to make sure she was wearing all the best labels and doing her due, but you put yourself in debt. Yes, Lily, still stuff in the house. Mm-hmm. But listen, no makeup at it. It's been a long time since Auntie was in the street. I ain't been in the street in a long time. But I ain't gonna fool y'all. Auntie was in the streets. Okay? She was. Praise the Lord. But listen, help me out. Hey, Ian, how you doing, nephew? When I was in the street, you didn't talk on no phone. Texting had kind of like just started. Pretty much. It wasn't, it ain't space age like it is now. We didn't talk on no phone. We didn't send no messages. If you want to commit any type of criminal activity, you had to do that face to face. Am I wrong? Because feds used to listen on the phones, and a message, you knew they could read that, and you wouldn't even let people call your real phone, which is why we had a trap phone, which you would get at the corner store down the street and put a prepaid card on it, and then after you use it for a couple of days, you pop it in half and throw it in the trash. Ain't that how it go? Did something change from when I was in the street? Because I was under the impression you don't talk about criminal activity over the phone. If we wouldn't talk on the phone or send no text messages, why would you send an email? Like, who the hell leaves a record? Right, Queen? I'm like, do y'all know we was up there? We wouldn't even talk on cricket phones because people said the cricket phone was the police phone. I still wouldn't buy a cricket phone, and I don't even break the law no more. I wouldn't use a cricket phone now. Ask Peanut. She said something about getting a cricket. I said, that's the police phone. And when then Eddie is up here emailing records and proof of the criminal activity. Come on, man. Love Heart, did you call me a gangster? I am a prayer warrior. Are you okay? I said back then, I have been delivered. I don't break nobody's law now. Yeah, cricket was the police phone. Yes. You couldn't get a self-respecting criminal to talk on no cricket phone. And we wasn't stealing. We was just selling stuff that ought not to be sold. Who do that? LJ forever say proof again that being book smart do not equate to being full of common sense. Baby, they didn't have a drop of common sense. Yes. Dumb criminals. No phone calls, took no pics, left autograph. Listen, I don't understand. Fatima said they triangulate them burner phones, especially if it's close proximity to your known network IP. Girl, we was better than that. You talk on that thing for 2 days. You pop that hole in half, step on it, put it in 2 different garbage cans, and you only call that. But you only use your burner phone to call somebody else's burner phone. That's true. They don't know the rules over here. They don't know the rules over here. That's how Simon had all them charges. You ain't breaking the law. You raising our little princess now. You ain't breaking no law. Bertha say back in the day, 1980s, something like that. Yeah, but I mean, even in the 90s, I'm just saying. Who the hell leave records of their criminals? Of their criminal, activity and whatnot. said, I could see if it was a text. Who the hell emailed somebody they sleep in the same? That's what I'm saying, y'all. Is in the same house. At the very most, it should have been a text message with, baby, did you do that thing? You remember to do that thing? It should have never been, we need to get the maximum amount. Not coming to America. I'm done. Listen, once we graduated from beepers, I had two. One was the little purple, like purple see-through, and then I had the black one. You know, some of y'all know about the beepers. Listen, first off, you don't even talk on them things to your house. You don't do that. You ain't supposed to be in your house when you use them. Adrian say Will Smith said something like, people buy things they can't afford to impress people they don't like. It's true. Emailing is crazy. Ain't had no business doing crime. And let me tell y'all something else, because this need to make sense too. I want this to make sense to somebody, because somebody needs to hear this. And I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna do you a favor, and I'm gonna tell you what you need to hear. Hey, Josiane. They thought they were smart emailing instead of texting. Dumb. Let me tell you something. Because what I see here, all jokes aside, y'all probably still gonna joke, because that's what y'all do. Not the skin off the blueberry getting stuck in my mouth. But look, again, I don't know who needs to hear this. If you know you a straight-laced person, if you know you ain't the kind to be out there in them streets, you know you've been on the porch. And what I mean, you ain't been off the porch. You ain't been out the house. You've been in the house. Stay there. Let me say it again. If you know you wasn't out in them streets and you know you've been in the house, stay there. Now, we don't know Eddie people like that. I'm assuming they probably very similar to Wendy people, because they was friends before the mamas fell out. You can tell by Wendy's mama that lady kept them people in the house. They kept them in the house. Okay? If you know you wasn't that type of people, you know you wasn't out there in them streets, you know that ain't your speed, that ain't your pedigree. Do not, I repeat, do not go dipping your toe into the crime and scumbag pond. Do not do it. And I'm going to tell you why. If that ain't what you come from, everybody else will do it and they will get away. And nothing will happen to them. Everybody else will do it and they will get away, and nothing will happen to them. Nothing will happen to them. And you're going to be sitting up the first time you step one toe out of line, you're going to get caught. You're going to get caught. It's the same thing with the girls that's been kept in the house and kept under wraps, and you go sneaking because you want to be friends with girls that come from a long line of hoes, and you want to just hold a little bit because it's a boy that you like, and your whole friend done told you all you got to do and see if you do this, then he gonna like you, and you decide you gonna go out there and play big girl. The first time you go, you gonna get a baby hung in your tail. Or you gonna catch something that soap won't wash off. Meanwhile, your whole friends gonna slang coochie out both drawers legs. They gonna sell coochie about a fistful, and ain't nothing gonna happen to them. But the first time you take your behind out there, it's gonna be you. If you know that ain't who you are, stay your behind in the house. Stay your behind in the house. It don't make no sense. The first time you first time you try something, you got a baby hung in your behind. Now you're looking stupid. Stay in your lane. Stop trying to be what you're not. I don't care what nobody say. That's what's going on with Nicki Minaj right now. You was raised in the house. You was definitely on the porch. But you saw people liking Cardi B because she's a hood rat from the projects of the Bronx and a gang member, and you felt like that's why they liked her, and you started envying that girl and resenting her, and so you decide, let me go get a scumbag, low-life gang member and marry him and have a baby, because you trying to compete with this girl, and everything about that girl life done went down the tubes ever since. You got to stay in your lane, man. Y'all got to stop this. You don't keep up with the Joneses. Don't try to do what everybody else do. It never works out. It never works out. You only get a short ride and then you crash. Look at Aubrey, raised up there in the Canadian Jewish suburbs with his middle-class mama, came down here hanging around them niggas. Next thing you know, you talking about you mob-tied, you a gangster, you bragging about having somebody's life taken. Being able to transfer some money don't make you no thug, baby. Now look at you. Losing millions of dollars gambling, and now you done lost this court case, and we finna drag him through the mud next, because this is stupid. Angie girl, thank you for being like number 118. My sweet say, well, you know, the tongue is powerful. Wendy said and did a lot. God is the one that gives vengeance. Be careful what you say. I mean, I don't know about no vengeance. All I know is if you out there stealing and stuff, you gonna get caught. Hey, Cassandra, thank you for being like number 120. And now here we go. Oh, Miss Parker grabbed her crown back. Angie girl say they was Jimmy Green trying to get in gangster streets and never been to the corner store. That's all I'm saying. If you know you're not that, don't try to do it, because the first time you do, everybody else is going to get away and you're going to get caught. You're going to get caught. It ain't going to go right for you. It ain't going to go right for you because you ain't got no business out there. And I'm going to tell you this too. And I don't want nobody to feel bad about it. But I'm going to tell you this. When that happens, that's a blessing. And I know y'all going to be sitting there like, Nitra, now how is that a blessing? I'm going to tell you how. Okay? That is a blessing because sometimes God trying to stop you before you get the habit of doing it, and it turned out a whole lot worse. Okay? The first time you mess up, the whole sky gonna fall on your head because he's stopping you before you mess around and it get a lot worse. Okay? LEL say, don't worry, y'all. Katie Roach just said she gonna send a letter to the president on Wendy's behalf. Everything gonna be all right. I love Katie. Roach. Okay. JP say, where is Karen mugshot? Why have we seen that? Girl, we saw Karen whole body cam footage. She is Thomas Jefferson concubine. I think Karen has had enough humiliation. Has she not? We saw her pissy drunk with her wig sitting side saddle, turning into Thomas Jefferson concubine. I think that is quite enough. And we all laughed at her. Sure don't. Baby, that body cam footage and the interview, interrogation footage was quite enough because we watched it right here on the front porch. Yes, we did. Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. So let's get into Aubrey, honey. Let's get into Aubrey. Aubrey is next. Like I say, everybody taking all these L's. I don't understand where we getting all these L's from. And yet they are here. They are here, and they are here to stay. The L's are here, baby. So let's switch up. The next person with L's on parade. This a shame. Right, Queena, that's how it go. When he bring that whole roof down on your head, you know not to do it no more. Makeup addicts say Aubrey got the longest L in the history of L's. I'm gonna make some pretty L's, and we're gonna sell them L's so that way if y'all need to send somebody a L and ask them to hold it, you know, you can send them a lovely memento, you know, something to commemorate the L. Something to commemorate the L. Somebody should get him a blinged out L. That's what they need to do. Get him a blinged out L, put some poker chips on it and stuff. Because, you know, he be losing at gambling and all that. He loses at everything. I ain't never seen nobody like him. I mean, lose at everything. So let's go ahead and Fatima said, I heard Rose got with Kazarian with the missing digit who got a single mom before hooked on dope to shield Miss Wendy with his complexion for protection. Huh? Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Listen. But Katie Rose talking about she writing the president. He's not finna help her. And she was up there campaigning for Kamala. Y'all know that. So he's next. He is next. Oh, Aubrey. Oh, Aubrey. So let's talk about it. Queen Lily say his white privilege ain't working. It's only because he only got half the privilege. He don't have all of it. He don't have all of it. He only got half of it. You got to bear that in mind. Okay. And y'all hold on 1 second. I got to put this air conditioner off because the hot flash is gone and I'm cold. So y'all forgive me 1 second. It's got to go. I'm sorry. I was trying to be a trooper, but it ain't shutting off. It shut off for a second and came right the hell back on. I say, what is this about? Y'all give me a second. This got to stop. What the hell going on today? All right. So now, good Lord. Now, I knew I was drinking some cold Saratoga and eating cold blueberries, but I'm like, dang, they ain't that cold. Okay. I'm back. And I got my blanket ready because this was easy. Okay, so let's talk about what's going on with Aubrey. So now y'all know Aubrey took a beating so bad that he went and filed a lawsuit. Y'all know I don't have to remind y'all of what went on. We all lived through it. From first shoot to like that to the 7-minute drill, and then it got deleted. Then push-ups, then tailor-made freestyle, and then days and days, and then we got Euphoria, and after Euphoria, then we ended up with 616 in LA. Then we got Family Matters. Then we got Meet the Grams. Then we got Not Like Us. Then we got a week crying, I Want to Quit, Heart Part 6. And then we got a music video. Then we got a pop out. Well, first we got a pop out. Then we got a music video. And then we had a lawsuit. Lawsuit, you say? First time in the history of hip hop. 50 years of hip hop. And then we get a lawsuit. First time in the history of rap battles did somebody get beat so bad that they filed a lawsuit. See, Soulja Boy can't claim to be the first on this here. Y'all know Soulja Boy is the Little Richard of hip hop. He the first one to do everything. But of a truth, Soulja Boy can't claim this. This is the first half Canadian small hat rapper, pop star, because that's what he is, a pop star who imitates a rapper, who got beat half to death in a rap battle and got beat so bad he filed a lawsuit. And the lawsuit, he claimed harassment, and defamation of character. And he tried to hide behind the fact that I'm suing the label. I'm not suing Kendrick, but you suing the label because they didn't stop Kendrick from responding to you in a rap battle. He sued Kendrick Lamar, our dear nephew, because he felt it was okay to call Kendrick's wife a whore and say his children wasn't his and call him a woman beater. But you can't respond to that. And if you call me anything after I call you all the things, then you know, I'm going to sue you because it's defamation. And don't worry about what I said about you. You know, what you said about me is actionable, you know. So that's what happened. So I should pull up Megan Cuniff because y'all know Megan Cuniff is something else. I love Megan Cuniff. She is a wonderful lady. She's just so wonderful. You know what? No, I'm not. Because if I do, the document's going to be too small and y'all not going to be able to see it. And I still got to try to read it. And y'all know my eyes ain't that good no more. I've been staring at all them small stitches too long. All right. So this is what's going on in Arbery's case, guys. Buckle up. In the case of United States District Court, Southern District of New York, Arbery Drake Graham, plaintiff versus UMG Recordings, Inc. is the defendant. Jeanette A. Vargas, United States District Judge. This case arises from perhaps the most infamous rap battle in the genre's history. The vitriolic war of words that erupted between superstar recording artists Arbery Drake Graham and Kendrick Lamar Duckworth in the spring of 2024. Over the course of 16 days, y'all, this was the most eventful 16 days I've experienced in a long time. The two artists released 8 so-called diss tracks and with increasingly heated rhetoric, loaded accusations, and violent imagery. The penultimate song of this feud, Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar, dealt the metaphorical killing blow. Boy, look how poetic they got. The song contains lyrics explicitly accusing Drake of being a PDF file set to a catchy beat and propulsive bass line. Now they blaming Mustard bass line, y'all. Mustard, you going to jail. You going to jail. Okay. Not Like Us went on to become a cultural sensation, achieving immense commercial success and critical acclaim. Both Drake and Kendrick Lamar have recording contracts with defendant UMG Records, Inc. Drake alleges that UMG intentionally published and promoted Not Like Us while knowing that the song's insinuations that he had extra relations with minors was false and defamatory. Drake has brought action against UMG for defamation, harassment in the second degree, and a violation of Section 349 of the New York General Business Law. Before the court is the defendant's motion to dismiss pursuant to Rule 12b-6 of the Federal Rules of Civil Procedure, because the court concludes that the allegedly defamatory statements in Not Like Us were non-actionable opinion. The motion to dismiss is granted. So it just, you know, the fact, right, having this in the court record is insane. It's insane. Bitter T, y'all done told me about the live press conference with Wendy and them. I don't care. I done reported on them. Y'all go watch it and tell me what happened. So I'm not gonna go through all these papers because it's a lot of legalese and boring stuff. But I can tell you the judge basically, like, she ethered him. It just ain't working. He put it out there. He tried to tell them just to look at this song. You all right, Bitter T? Just look at this song. Don't consider anything I said before. Don't consider the Heart Part 6 after, where he admittedly, you know, said that he knew that Kendrick was repeating rumors. It's a lot. It's a lot. So yeah, I don't know what happens for him going forward. I can tell you it doesn't look good. I can tell you the clowning and the picking at him online is not going to stop anytime soon. This is a 38-page document. I will make it available in Discord. If y'all want to pull it up and read it, I will absolutely make it available in Discord. This is crazy. This is crazy. So you filed a lawsuit, you lost, and now he still got to release an album. He got that stupid Iceman album he wants to release. Hey, DT. So you got to release an album after an L this big. Like, you stepped out on a limb to first file this corny behind lawsuit talking about, oh, it's for the people, and it's defamation, and UMG did this to me, they did that to me because you got beat in a rap battle because they couldn't suppress Kendrick like they suppressed Pusha T for you. They weren't able to suppress Kendrick. And so you sued them because they couldn't stop him from beating your tail. And now you got to release an album on the tail end of an L this big. The fact that you filed it, corny. The fact that you lost, abysmal. Abysmal. You didn't even go to trial. They dismissed it because it was just that stupid. Hey, Lulu's little girl, thank you for being 125. Yes, the judge's decision was eloquently written. You could tell he was hoping that the judge wouldn't have any understanding of hip hop. But she understood enough to take all of the battle into account. And so it just is what it is, right? But the loss that he took, let's talk about it. Had it not been dismissed, had it made it to trial at all, that would have been giving validity to his claims. And why it's important that there was no validity to his claim is because what that would have done was change a genre for which is a piece of our cultural zeitgeist that he doesn't even belong to. He is someone who is an outsider in every sense of the word, who was allowed in as an industry plant, who was propped up by the writing of Black American artists in a Black American genre, who's been allowed to pocket millions and millions of dollars because the record labels were absolutely going to try to position him over the Black American artists that he needed to steal from in order to even maintain relevance. And so after he was beaten to a bloody pulp and his corpse paraded through the streets of every hood in America, he then attempted to implode a piece of our cultural property simply because he was not allowed to own it. So I'm very happy because had this even gotten to trial and been given any sense of validity, he would have changed the entire landscape of a genre that he had no business in the first place. This is why, folks, we got to gatekeep our stuff. This is why we cannot allow outsiders in. If they want to imitate us outside the club, we can't do nothing about that. But leave them outside the club. I don't care where they are. You are not us. And we have no business embracing people that are not like us. Not within our cultural institutions. Absolutely not. Because they have no respect for the institutions. They just want to be included because we make everything look cool. We make it look cool. Even when we suffer and we make it look so cool that you got people from other communities, other socioeconomic strata who try to pretend to be hood because we even make our suffering look cool. We make strife look cool. We make our come up look cool, even though it's done by the sweat of your brow and the grit of your teeth. I just think that I personally think that this should be a lesson to Black Americans. Like, gatekeep your culture. Gatekeep your culture. Stop letting everybody in. Stop inviting everybody to the cookout. Queen Lily say he stole a part of each rapper he came in contact with personalities. He cosplayed them all, therefore he's schizophrenic in my opinion. Not only that, Lily, he literally stole music. Kai Shine been telling y'all for years that best I ever had, you stole it. You legit stole it. And this is why y'all better gatekeep your stuff. I ain't trying to pick on Wendy Osefo, but Wendy be cosplaying us a little bit too. Now let's call a thing a thing. She be cosplaying us a little bit, because I ain't gonna never forget her sitting up poking at Karen because Karen was assaulted, and so that's what caused her to leave college, and saying you don't have near a degree, as though she speaks our vernacular, as though she speaks AAVE or any Black American dialect, talking about near degree. Oh, I ain't forgot. I grew to like her a little bit, but I ain't forgot. Meanwhile, you didn't have a problem taking your behind to cultural institutions that were created by my people, because your people ain't got none over here. And the ones y'all got over there, don't nobody respect them. You got to come over here and go back to school. This had better be a lesson to our people. Gatekeep your culture. Everybody ain't welcome to the cookout. Matter of fact, if you ain't us, you ain't welcome to the cookout. Bitter T say from the end of the press conference, Eddie facing 9 counts of insurance fraud, 8 counts of conspiracy, 1 count of false statement to the police. Okay, thank you. I appreciate you. No, I told you to go watch and come tell us what happened. You did just what Auntie asked you to do. Thank you, baby. Say, even when I suffer, I count it all joy. My Black joy, we make everything look so easy. Yeah, we make it look easy, and we make it look like fun too. We make it look cool. That's why everybody's like, I want to do it. No, let's not. Hey, Sean, living life. It's been a while. It has been a while. Where you been? Just got home early from work. So is Wendy really heading to the big house? We don't know, but she got them charges. Remember, everybody want to talk about Karen charges before she even got convicted? Well, she got them charges. I want to know, is Wendy gonna have the nerve to come back, to the show? That's all I want to know. Is you coming back? Because I wouldn't come back. But what do I know? I wouldn't have been doing no insurance fraud. I'm just saying. Listen, that's the main part right there, what they being charged with, what the final charge is going to be. We appreciate you. I appreciate you. Yes, there was a press conference, and Bitter T went and got the tea to tell me what's going on. So, anywho, but don't post nobody else's channel name in my chat. Don't do that. But anywho, that's the whole thing for me with that. Like, y'all, gatekeep your culture. Gatekeep it, because then when people go around and start cosplaying, imitating you, you can't complain when you let them in. When they start stealing from you, don't complain. You let them in. Stop doing it. If somebody gonna copy you from outside the club, let them copy outside, but don't let them in. Don't do that. Right. Bitter T say right, because I think the initial documents was only Wendy's charges. No, ain't no problem, baby. So listen, we got another L. I know y'all like, Auntie, how many L's we got? We got more L's, babies. We got more L's. We got one more. And this one was so involuntary. Like, ain't nobody even asked for this. I don't even know why we got this one, but we got it. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. Since these heifers got me in here. Lord have mercy. I can't believe it. All the L's today. Peanut, help me get ready to put these L's together. Because it's a lot of L's. A lot of them. So let's go ahead and get this mole rat off my screen. That's an ugly boy. Ugly man, because he ain't no boy. He just gross. You know, he kind of looked like Razor Ramon. Mm-hmm. So it would make for good TV, and the reads just might be good. Who? Oh, you talking about if she come back? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Lily. Girl, I gotta call you too. I sure do. So let's do this because we got to get into this last embarrassment. It's sad because Britt Edie don't even know that she's embarrassing herself. She don't even know that she's embarrassing herself, but she did. So since she chose to embarrass herself, we're gonna go and get on into it. Ain't no need not to. You say Drake has an old man look to me just like his daddy. I don't know if that man really is his daddy. I don't know. I ain't gonna say. He looked like an earthworm and a mole rat had a baby. That's what he looked like to me. Because why is your neck and your head the same size? I don't trust men who neck and head is the same size. That's creepy. I don't know if you an earthworm or what, but he real weird looking. Mm-hmm. I ain't like what she said about Shamia either, but I don't feel sorry for Shamia because Shamia ain't had no business sitting down with these women plotting to take down her friend. And that's the caliber of woman Shamia chose to sit down with and plot. And so Shamia got just what she bought. You know what I'm saying? When you buy it, you can't be mad when they bring it to the table. She ordered this. So we're going to get into that too. So let's listen to Britt Edie embarrass herself.
Was not my friend. Y'all stop saying that. Before I came on the show, she seeked me out and she wanted to be close with me, and she devised a plan to be BFFs, which was fake as I didn't know her from a can of paint until I came on the show about 6 to 8 months in advance. So it was a scheme that Todd created. So all y'all that keep saying,
hold on, Britt. You also said that y'all had been friends for a little over a year. So it's not that she corny, you corny too. If you came on the show and said y'all was friends for over a year and you only knew her 6 months before the show started. And let me say this. If she sought you out to do that and her and Shamia had already met, it's giving Shamia told her, go make friends with the girl. To me, that's what it's giving to me.
Oh, that was your friend. She was not my friend. She was an opportunist.
Right.
I didn't know Kelly like that. I didn't. She was an opportunist that reached out, that needed an ally, and that's all it was. It was nothing different. She was never my best friend. She was never a close person. I never confided in her. Nothing. She was a fraud, and that's all it really was. So Kelly was not my friend. Y'all stop. Okay, so why didn't I go to the reunion? All right, guys. Is it not obvious why I didn't go to the reunion? I had a whole complete lawsuit happening. Why?
Girl, what lawsuit? Because we found out you didn't even pay the money to file the lawsuit. What lawsuit you had going on and you ain't paid the money to file it? Ain't nobody else catch that?
Would I be filing a lawsuit and going to the reunion at the same time? But what I did do for you guys, I did provide you guys my reunion dress. As, hey, here's a homie over. So there was nothing left to pop my shit on. I kept it a buck the whole season. You know, you win some, you lose some, and then that's that. But I always kept it 100. I never shied away from facing any issues head on. I faced everything head on. Whether people liked it or they didn't like it, I still faced everything head on. Yeah, and everybody, there's a bunch of fucking haters, and that's okay. I've been dealing with haters my whole fucking life, so guess what? Okay, so why didn't I go to the reunion? All right, guys. I wasn't phased by that. How's my relationship with Seanitra? With that bitch. That shit left with the show. She was a hater. She was, she was on some bullshit and, she'll get her karma. So that's that. Do I still have the same stylist as Kelly? No, Kelly does not work with Paris. Paris works with me and all the great housewives. So, but yeah, that's that. But do I have any regrets from walking away? I don't. Oh, and for the record, I walked away. There wasn't a situation where I was asked to walk away or anything of that nature. I personally decided that the journey was over for me. So that's that. You sound so nasally. I'm sorry. What the f y'all want me to do? This is how I sound. This is my voice. This is how I wasn't phased by that. How's my relationship with Seanitra? With that bitch. This is my voice. This is how I sound.
Stop fucking coming for her life.
Yeah. Do you think I sound nasally? Get the f off my fucking life. Get the f off my live. Don't fucking follow me. Why are you too damn when I'm on a live, which I never go live. So this is my voice. This is how.
So yeah, she got mad. She got a little hot because some people was clowning that voice, honey. It's bad. It's bad, girl. It's bad.
Are you good? Nah, I don't with that bitch.
Right, next call.
Shout out to her porn series online.
Well,
make sure you guys go check out Shamia doing her porn. You feel me? She had a lot to say about me, but y'all ain't never see me get on camera. That's what we do know. And that ain't allegedly. That's online. And I seen it with my own two eyes. As a wife. She was a wife getting on camera. Okay? So, yeah. Y'all don't ask me more about Shamia because I'm going to rip the whole lid off that.
Next caller. That's what I just said.
Yeah. That bitch. And that's why y'all don't like me because I'm too real for this shit. And that's why I'm out of here.
Miss Mimosa.
Yeah, make sure y'all go check out Shamia on her series. Getting
what was that?
Absolutely.
I saw that shit.
Yeah.
And she a wife.
Yeah,
that's
she did that shit in 2019, 2020. You that's supposed to help further your career. Okay. Are you good? Nah, I don't know that bitch. Career okay. But at the end of the day, there was no taking Portia out. Portia was cool. She was a good person, and Shamia was a hater. So that's all that was.
About to Google that.
Yeah, please Google it. Please Google it. It's all over Twitter. But aren't you guys glad that it's over?
Man.
It's over. Living my life with my husband, because I was on a show about wives, and a lot of the bitches was not. So
none of them was, honestly.
No, not for real. And I'm very happy to say that not being on there, I'm very at peace. I'm very at peace. So that's what I can say. Why did you sit out of the reunion? I mean, to be honest, what more was there for me to get for the reunion? I kept it a buck. I spoke how it was. There was no questions that I did not answer for the whole season. And what more would you want from me?
Right.
I said everything.
Tell the truth. You were supposed to go up there and listen to a bunch of bullshit.
I'm supposed to go
made up
and listen to a bunch of made up shit.
About nothing. For no reason.
No.
Fuck my life.
So was it not at this point, Britt, you and your little saucy husband? I gotta ask the question. Did you not go because of a lawsuit, or you didn't go because you said they were just gonna be talking bull crap and making up stuff? Which one is it, sugar? You went live, thought you was popping it, and the people in your own live stream clowning you about your nasal voice. You telling people about a lawsuit when we already saw that you didn't pay for it. Or are you talking about the lawsuit where the country club was suing you because you didn't pay them their $10,000? What lawsuit? And then where Shamia concerned, Shamia brought that on herself. Shamia brought this all on herself. I don't feel bad for her at all. I don't. She did look better before that surgery. She did. Say she sound like it hurt. She do. And do. I don't know about Shamia. I don't know what Shamia did in 2019, hunching on screen or not hunching on to hunch or not to hunch. I don't know. I can't vouch for Shamia. I can't vouch for her. Right. How she the only person found it? I would love to know. I mean, if somebody found it, let me know. I ain't never heard about Shamia hunching on screen in a series in 2018, 2019 for her career. I don't know about that. Not she called him Bussy Boy. Yeah, I ain't never heard nothing about it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't never heard that. I don't know. Now she make my last nerve hurt. Wait, she gave nothing. The best she gave was the information she gave Portia. That was interesting. Why you ain't come there so you could put that out there on Shamia and Kelly on your co-conspirators. And she bragging, talking about Paris don't work with Kelly no more. Obviously, if he up there talking about the girl and saying that, you know, this and that, they beefing back and forth, and he calling her Miss Piggy and all of that. Naturally, they don't work together no more. But I feel like you should be scared to work with him if you have to do anything, because he gonna talk about you too. Then let's consider the fact, Britt Edie, what you need a stylist for? Where do you go? Because we don't never see you outside. If you outside, nobody takes your picture. You are not popping. Ain't nobody like, oh, Britt Edie, the paparazzi, go chase Britt Edie. Like, girl, we had never heard of you before this. And we pray to never hear about you again after this. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, y'all, that's it. That's all I got. Y'all can add Wendy and Eddie to the prayer list because I think they're gonna need it. Aubrey, somebody should do a welfare check on him after this case dismissed, because there's buku videos and think pieces and people dragging him for taking this last big L, as Sis said, the longest L in the history of anywhere. And then Britt Edie, I don't even know whether y'all want to add her to a prayer list. I'm not adding her to mine. But y'all are welcome to do just that. So listen, that's all I got. I ain't got nothing else on it. I done held y'all good people for about 2 hours. So I'm gonna let y'all have y'all life back. Hopefully nothing else crazy happens, because you know we will be back as gossip permits. So y'all know what time it is. If you didn't hit the like button on the way in, I'm gonna need you to hit the like button on the way out. Okay, hit your notification bell. Make sure you click all so you'll know every single time we go live on this good channel. Okay, if you're in Discord, you gonna always know when we go live, because I always tell my folks in Discord first. Okay, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, because you know we happy to have you here. You know we are. All right, and if you want to join channel membership and put your crown on, hit the join button beneath the video or the membership link in the description box. Now, also in that description box, we have the link for my book, Little Girl, Big World. It is a survival guide for girls leaving home for the first time, which is a big deal. Let's keep all of our daughters safe, please, and thank you. We got the link for our merchandise store so you can get your crown gear and represent for the royal family. And I'm working on some new merch for the merchandise store too, so just give us a minute. Working on a couple things. Got some young folks helping me, so it should be good. All right, we got the link for our Amazon storefront so you can shop for your home like I shop for mine. And we have the link for my Amazon wish list in case y'all want to bless a girl. And just in case y'all want to bless a girl with some more notebooks, pens, pads, all that good stuff, because you know we got to take notes to keep up with the gossip so we don't tell it wrong, okay? So in the meanwhile, y'all enjoy the rest of your Friday. Take care of each other, be positive, be productive. Make sure that you encourage each other. Make sure that y'all encourage yourselves. And remember, in case nobody else says it to you, God loves you, I love you, and there is nothing you can do about it. Talk to you soon, okay?